Shut your mouth.
Public school, we can be here.
Public land, sorry. Weekday time, I want to hear you.
Public property.
It's called a
to go to the right. There's 2 tables up there. They will help you take a listen.
We're not, we don't want to hear you. You don't count zone. That's what it's called. It's called a you don't count. We don't want to hear your voice.
Exactly what it
or
is.
the 99%.
Sir, you can just step right on there for me, and then we're going to have to move over to behind the snow fence. Okay?
It's called that over there is not a free speech. That is called shut your damn mouth. We don't want to hear you.
They made the decision of where the protest area could be so that you guys
That's
could.
not fair.
Okay, let me finish. Okay, so they set up an area so that you guys can protest and have plenty of space to do so. Okay, what we're asking you guys to do is to move over that area so that we can have an area that you guys are designated to do so.
So a designated free speech zone is basically what?
Yeah, the designated zone is over.
I'm not trying to create any extra conflict here, but I have issues with not being allowed to stand on public property.
You're being the voice of the group, and I appreciate that. Okay, I'll come back and I'll talk to you, and I'll give you some more updates and stuff. Okay,
I appreciate it.
Okay, but for right now, until I come back and talk to you, can you help me assist in getting the people over there so that we can try to deal with that?
The police want us to move to the baseball diamond. What do you think?
No!
I think we need to
pay
determine if this
taxes.
is public area.
This is
You know, and I'm
public land.
You're asking, it's not, is this an order or are you asking?
Right now, I'm asking you.
Okay. I'd have to respectfully decline until we are ordered.
I'll let you guys know what we're going to do here in just a minute. Okay.
Okay, appreciate that. Thank you.
Find another hobby!
Stay out of women's bodies!
Find another hobby! Get a job! Okay, I serve too. Well, good for you. Yeah. I'm happy. You can wear all your non-crap. Good for you.
Other side of the fence. That's the rule. That's just ridiculous.
All right, got to go!
Hey!
All right, got to go! All right, got to go! Hey, hey! All right, got to go!
He did.
Yep.
This is so wrong. I have lived in this country all my life. I'm patriotic. I come from grandparents who came here for these, have this done. How long are we, how long are we going to sit and be polite and intelligent and just take this? Sorry. I'm tired of being polite, intelligent, doing all the right things.
Congress actually passed a law recently, probably in the last 6 or 8 months, that required the Postal Service to pay into their retirement fund to fund 50 years of retirees. Those are retirees that probably aren't even on roll yet. But they have to fund that retirement plan in the next 10 years. This is why the Postal Service is losing money, because they're being asked to pay into a retirement plan that is not anywhere near what it needs to be. It's way over what is required, and no private company has to do the same. Well, from what I understand, in rural areas, UPS, FedEx, and the other private companies actually contract with USPS to deliver people in the far rural areas. And since rural people tend to be more conservative and feel that they're more Republican than liberal, then they don't realize that privatizing the postal service into the FedEx area will make it so that they won't be able to go down to their local post office and mail a letter or send a package. There is no way that private industry is going to put an office in a small town that is not profitable. So you will have to drive miles and miles to send your letter or your package. People in small businesses in rural areas will have to rely on people to deliver far distances in order to send their packages. And as far as getting deliveries, well, who knows how that's going to work. So I say those rural people better think about keeping their post office service and think about voting for President Obama. He understands how people need their federal services.
You know, I remember when I was really a little boy when Social Security, Roosevelt signed the Social Security Act, and my mother and father were crying. I didn't understand it at all, and I didn't know what was wrong. And my mother said, "Howard, we won't have to go to the poorhouse now." And that was the county home, the same as the poorhouse. And I didn't understand. He said, "Yeah, I know, Mom," and he hugged her. It makes me cry to think about it. They want to destroy it. My dad and mom worked hard. He was during the Depression. He lost a farm. And, they worked real hard. They didn't have any money. When it came retirement time, they didn't have any money. It was just barely existing. So Social Security saved them. They want to destroy.
Well, a poorhouse is probably cheaper for them than Social Security.
Yeah,
so
well,
definitely.
They're going to open up poorhouse.
Because what will happen, especially with worse health care, I hate to say this, but the condition of health in this next couple of generations is such that, we might have a big baby boom bunch of people going on Social Security, but I have a feeling that a lot of 45 and 50-year-olds are not going to make it to Medicare. They're too sick right now.
Oh yeah, because what are they eating?
Yeah.
Corporate crap. That's what you're eating.
That's it.
Because it's you can go to the dollar menu and you can buy $5 worth of food that'll fill you up. When you go to the grocery store and buy $5 worth of organic fruit and vegetables, it's not going to fill you up.